Stop that never stopped. To the flavor that found its way into everything. From just one spot to America's #1 spot for wings. This isn't just a meal. It's an arrival. Wingstop is here.
How did I get here? I prepared for every game and for the years after, because games end, but life keeps going.
Invest in your future with SPY, the original S&P 500 ETF from State Street.
Maybelline, New York, Sky High Mascara. Our brave cadets
Buckle up.
will go to limitless lengths as they launch lashes sky high. Maybelline, New York.
It's a game break. Very few guys have been able to go 40-plus in 3 straight games. He will try to do that at the Target Center against the Minnesota Timberwolves, playing without Anthony Edwards. Lakers playing without LeBron James and without Luka Doncic. But we encourage you to stay tuned because you never know what might happen in a game.
I mean, a guy averaging 40.
Huh?
The guy averaging 40, he should stay tuned.
Yeah. What do you expect to see out of Austin Reeves tonight, Kenny?
You know, it's interesting when guys like an Austin Reeves, you know, they get on these streaks. What I'm interested to see is when now, it's the difference between being on the scouting report and being the scouting report. So right now, we're going to see how actively Minnesota tries to stop him and how he reacts to that.
No, he's playing with a great amount of confidence. He has the quadruple green light. He is the guy. And, you know, hopefully he can, you know, continue this streak. But, you know, we can't judge the Lakers until they're full strength. But listen, he's playing well. I mean, the way he's playing, and, you know, we talked about this earlier, LeBron and Luka are going to have the ball most of the time. So when they give it to him, what I'm seeing now, I want to see spurts of that when he goes back to his, you know, original playing style, just standing in the corner.
If he does go for 40-plus in this game, it would be his 3rd straight. Only Kobe, Elgin Baylor, and Jerry West have done that.
You never
the
had
Lakers.
40 in 3 straight games?
You sure about that, underdog?
That ain't underdog. That's
you can call me Ernie.
No, I'm just, I know.
Don't worry
sure
about it. No, that's right. You never had 40-plus in 3 straight games.
I think you need to recheck your records.
You've had 30. 30.
You need to check your records.
Well, when your confidence is high as him, you can't wait to get there. He get all the shots he want now, because there's no Luka, there's no LeBron, so he gets all the shots. I want to see who's going to join the party. Like, I think the Timberwolves going to try to be aggressive, not let him get 40, but somebody else going to have to step up. I'm curious to see who that's going to be.
Somebody going to have to step up from Minnesota, too.
What now?
DeAndre versus Rudy Gobert, what's his line should be tonight?
We're running out of time.
25-17.
Okay, I got it.
There you go. 3, 2.
25-17.
Not happening. Not on the road.
Takes it out. Steps back. Puts it up. Switch. 2 seconds to go. For 3. It's good!
Bet all your favorite player props on FanDuel this NBA season. And now, all customers choose your own reward every day. FanDuel, play your game.
Everpure Glossing from L'Oréal Paris. Our first at-home lamination service. Seals cuticles for instant smoothness and glass shine more intense than an $82 glossing routine. Everpure from L'Oréal Paris. You're worth it.
Welcome to a Wednesday night in downtown Minneapolis, where the second week of the NBA's regular season continues. Target Center sold out tonight. Timberwolves host the Lakers. Boy, it's been a wild start to the season. Some spectacular individual performances, some great starts from surprise teams, a little bit of everything. As we welcome you to an NBA Wednesday presented by State Farm. And good evening, everyone, with Richard Jefferson, Tim Legler, Mike Breen on hand, George Sedano with us as well. We're not happy right now. Minnesota and the Lakers, we expected a great game, a great matchup, but no LeBron James, no Luka Doncic. And no Austin Reeves. Well, Austin Reeves is playing, but no Anthony Edwards. But we do have Austin Reeves.
Yes, we do.
And what's fun about when players are out is that all of a sudden an opportunity is there for players to do something special. He's not only playing the best basketball of his career, he's playing some of the best basketball on the planet right now.
One of my favorite things about Austin Reeves is that every single year he adds something new to his game. He came in great condition. He is dominating all 3 levels of the floor. Here in the pick and roll, taking his time, working the lane. It's been so impressive to watch him play off of Luka. We know LeBron is coming. People see the 51. People see the 41. The thing that impresses me is the 8.5 assists a night. That is the thing that shows he is managing the game from start to finish.
Well, while Reeves is picking up the slack, and look at that. He's had a week that very few players even dream about, the 92 points in the last 2 games. And, of course, he's picked up the slack for the Lakers. For Minnesota without Anthony Edwards, they obviously need somebody to score. But Julius Randle is doing so much more than that.
And he really settled in the second half of last season, his first here in Minnesota. He got more comfortable playing alongside Rudy Gobert, and that comfortability has carried into the start of this year. He's doing it all for this team. 25-plus points a game, and more importantly, doing it very efficiently, making the mid-range, getting to the line. He's shooting the three-point shot right now at a higher rate than any time in his career. Julius Randle will be the guy that's going to initiate their offense. High usage rate for both of these stars.
Time for tonight's starting lineups, and they are delivered by Taco Bell. And obviously both coaches have had to adjust because of the injuries. The Lakers, Jake LaRavia, of course, one of the new Lakers, DeAndre Ayton, the second new Laker, along with the other 3. Meanwhile, Dante DiVincenzo has started all 4 games for Minnesota. Mike Conley has started the last 2 to go with a regular shift up front for Chris Finch and Minnesota. Both these teams are 2-2. They both 1-1 at home, 1-1 on the road. They've already played each other once before. And Lakers won that in the second game of the season. That was last Friday in Los Angeles, a 128-110 victory. Luka Doncic had 49, but again, no Doncic tonight. And this crowd here at the Target Center has become one of the better crowds in the NBA. We saw that in the playoffs last year, another Western Conference Finals performance. Ayton dribbles off his foot in a backward violation. But as always, there are many Laker fans in attendance.
No, there's many Laker fans everywhere. But one of the things that I like in seeing these early matchups, you're going to see McDaniels on Austin Reeves. And when you see that, he's getting #1 defender attention, and rightfully so with his start, but that's not what he's used to.
Randle misses his first shot. And Reeves will bring it up the floor. Reeves kicks it across. Good wide open look. LaRavia knocks it down. Has not shot the ball well early, but hits his first shot tonight.
And that's the kind of find that Austin Reeves now is incorporating into his game. He gets so much attention on that right-hand dribble drive. The left wing is what's open for him.
DiVincenzo tries to answer, cannot. Ball batted around. Ayton comes up with it. Ayton starting to get comfortable a little bit. Him and Reeves have had nice chemistry last couple of games. Reeves again gets in the paint. Hachimura couldn't catch it. Bad pass, a turnover. That's one of the problems the Lakers have had, and obviously when you're missing some key players, that tends to be a problem.
Some key players? They're missing
understatement of the century.
McDaniels. His jump shot is good. McDaniels, the terrific defender who continues to prove offensively every year.
He has added so much to his game offensively. He was basically a corner three-point shooter or a slasher a couple of years ago.
And Ayton with a nice floater. Ayton signed as a free agent after the buyout with Portland. He's going to be such an important player this year for the Lakers. Randle using the screen and connects. Randle very efficient, as you noted. Reeves looking, rifles the pass. LaRavia off the bounce. Spins, gets inside. Gobert denied him there. And Hachimura winds up with a wide open three-pointer. Fight for the rebound. LaRavia tips it to Vanderbilt. Hachimura is going to try again.
It's still just the offense of the Lakers. You can see ball moving from side to side, inside out, offensive rebounding. They're creating extra opportunities.
Mike Conley lines that one up and knocks it down. The 38-year-old Conley in his 19th year. And didn't start the first 3 games, but with Edwards out, has been in the starting lineup last couple. Reeves pulls up, can't get it to fall. His first shot of the night. Julius Randle gets inside. Nice adjustment, rattles around and drops in.
Yeah, so often, no matter what angle he gets into the paint from, he is going to try to jump stop and then get back to his left hand, using that right shoulder to create some separation.
McDaniels, again, a terrific defender, guarding Reeves. He's going to see a lot of double teams. Hachimura. Laravia lost the handle. Conley is a good defender. Laravia, though, makes a terrific turnaround shot.
Hey, look, you know what he did? He caught the ball. He slowed down. I have a smaller defender. Let me get a good quality shot up.
They go inside. McDaniels. Randle from the corner. Randle with another 3.
Man, he's over 40% from the 3. It's early in the year. He's never been over 40%. So this is the best he has shot. It maybe one other year early in his career he did that. You can just see how comfortable and relaxed his shooting stroke is right now.
He had 1 year with the Knicks where he hit 40% from 3, but he's up to 44 this year.
You can just see he just wants to get to his spot right here. And again, a lot of guys maybe are going to shoot a right-handed shot in that situation, a floater. He wants to get back to that left hand because his finishing ability is so much greater.
DiVincenzo lines it up. DiVincenzo knocks it down. Those two, of course, were acquired about a day before training camp last year in the big blockbuster trade for Karl Anthony Towns, along with the Knicks. And this year, much more comfortable. Laravia fakes, lost the handle, picked up by Randle. 2-on-1 break. DiVincenzo finds McDaniels, layups good. Defense leading to offense. And J.J. Redick wants, I believe you're going to call a time. Nope, they just say a foul call.
And I'm telling you, if I'm Minnesota, I am going to put as much traffic at Austin Reeves all night as I possibly can. Lakers only making 8 threes a game coming into this. There's going to be open shots to be had. You see, though, the length of Minnesota and how they're able to get out in the open floor and convert.
Laravia the foul. There you see McDaniels' numbers on the season. Of course, Minnesota, their bread and butter has been their defense, big part of why they have been to the conference finals 2 years in a row. Chris Finch has not been happy with the defense so far through the first 4 games. Reeves launches. DiVincenzo grabs and runs.
And they're pressuring him the entire time. They've got to get a throw ahead, or they've got to get somebody to come in and relieve that screen and roll pressure. But if he's going to take a body 94 feet, then have to run multiple pick and rolls, that is a long night for Austin Reeves.
Nice block shot from Ayton. DiVincenzo got that quick release, trying to find some room. Continues down the lane, high off the glass, can't get it. Gobert had it poked away by Laravia. And here come the Lakers. Ayton one-on-one with Rudy Gobert. Backs in, and a reaching foul before the shot attempt. Gobert will pick up his first. So what have you seen from Ayton so far? What do you like? And
Well, I think Ayton is still learning, and it's tough when you start the season and then all of a sudden 2 of your best players, the pick and roll guys. But Austin Reeves has done a great job of facilitating opportunities. Right there, Ayton's able to play one-on-one against Rudy Gobert, and I like that, especially because there's 4 shooters, so he's not going to get help from anywhere.
Connect, gets inside, can't finish it, but the ball tipped. Not going to wave it off. It's going to be a loose ball foul called against DeAndre Ayton, his first.
And J.J. Redick had glowing things to say about DeAndre Ayton when we talked to him before the game. And, you know, one thing about DeAndre Ayton, I always say death taxes to 16 and 10. You can count on that out of DeAndre Ayton. He's doing it again.
J.J. Redick said he's been awesome. Right now, though, it's Minnesota awesome, up by 9. Timeout.
The NBA on ESPN is presented all season long by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And in part by Burger King. You rule.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing the experience of this trainer.
Good to go.
But getting that trainer.
Megan Trainor. I'm all about that brace, no trouble. Give me your arm.
No, it's not for that.
Who are you?
Patrick, I play football.
This is Patrick, everyone. Give it up for Patrick. He does sports.
So don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm.
Why is no one clapping?
Like a good neighbor.
Our planet. This Friday.
I'm not an alien.
You're lying to me. Discover the secret behind Begonia.
The hour is almost upon us.
Begonia, rated R. In theaters everywhere this Friday.
Cover costs faster. Make the move from rent to ROI. The longer you wait, the more you lose. Special end-of-year pricing only available for a limited time. Call 844-63-STEEL for your options and pricing package. That's 844-63-STEEL. 844-637-8335. Own your space. Own your future with General Steel.
Let's take a look at who's enjoying the limelight, brought to you by Corona. DeAndre Ayton is certainly doing that for the Lakers in his first 4 games. The former #1 overall pick, averaging 16 points and 9 rebounds. But the place he's had the most impact is setting screens. You see that there. 100 screens, leads the league. He also leads the league in direct points off those screens. When we spoke to J.J. Redick, the Lakers head coach today, about what has impressed him thus far about Ayton, he said his patience, particularly on offense, how at times he can go 5 possessions without getting a shot off, and it's not been an issue. He's doing the little things, setting screens and playing defense as well on the other end of the floor. So looking for a career resurgence, Ayton is. Mike?
Well, George, no doubt about it. One of the things that J.J. Redick said, he hasn't heard from Ayton, I need the ball. He's doing the little things. He's sacrificing. That's what he claimed he was going to do, knowing that this is perhaps the biggest opportunity of his career. As it did not end well in Portland. Hachimura foul. DiVincenzo picks up the personal.
And that's one of the things that DeAndre Ayton carried with him. The rap was a little bit, if he doesn't get touches and isn't included enough offensively, now is he going to rebound as hard? Is he going to screen dive as hard every time, being committed to it even if he doesn't touch it? J.J. Redick said that has not been an issue since he's been in a Laker uniform.
His work ethic was questioned. And we talked about this before the game. If you're a young NBA player and you develop a certain reputation, it's hard to shake it. If you're immediately branded, he doesn't have the best work ethic, or he doesn't like to play defense. I'm not just talking about Ayton, I'm talking about anybody. Or he shoots too much, he's not a team guy offensively. It's hard to shake those reputations.
It is hard, but opportunity can change everything. And this is a great opportunity. He has everything that this team needs in order to be successful, but it's the little things. The 16 and 10 you can count on, but can you count on the little plays, the offensive rebounds, the extra effort? That's what DeAndre Ayton has been giving them thus far.
He's averaged a double-double each year in his career. Connect! Nice fast break, little connect finish.
He's had a slow start to the year, but he played well the other night. Once he finally made a couple of shots against Portland, they thought maybe that could trigger an offensive outburst out of him. They desperately need it.
Dante DiVincenzo with his second three-pointer. He's got 6 points, lead back up to 8. McDaniels in pursuit. Reeves leans in, draws contact, shot no good, but he'll get to the free throw line. Something he's been doing at quite the pace so far this season. Reeves has taken 51 free throws in 4 games.
That sounds about accurate, but it's plays like that. That's basketball IQ. He's not baiting a foul. He's coming across the screen, getting the defender behind him, stopping and popping. The defender keeps going. That is a skill play. That is an IQ play, but like we were talking in the break, that throw ahead for Reeves is going to be so important. He's got to get off that ball. If he's trying to bring it up 94 feet, that's a nightmare for any player.
Yeah, even if it's not necessarily a playmaker you're throwing it ahead to. It's just alleviating 40 feet of dribbling against Jaden McDaniels. Take that off your plate as much as you can. Get the ball back in the half court when you can be more efficient with your movements. He did it there, and he's as good as anybody in the league right now at utilizing his body coming off a ball screen to draw contact.
And when he gets to the line, he knocks them down, shooting 88% thus far. Lead is 6 from Minnesota. Rob Dillingham, his first minutes. Dillingham the spin. Ayton doing a nice job so far. Stays with him. They kick it out. McDaniels left open in the corner. Connects on a 3.
That's what Dillingham needs to do. Use your speed to create for others. Then all of a sudden that lane's going to open up and you'll be able to finish.
Reeves gets inside. And McDaniels called for a reach in, or is it DiVincenzo? It's going to be DiVincenzo. So that's 2 on DiVincenzo. It's going to bring Terrence Shannon into the game. DiVincenzo off to a hot start. That's got to drive a player nuts. You're shooting well early, you're playing well, and you pick up a silly foul. Now you go to the bench.
Don't foul. That's my recommendation, DiVincenzo.
Upcoming national TV schedule, NBA TV Thursday, Golden State at Milwaukee. Prime Video on Friday, doubleheader, Philly and Boston. Lakers will be in Memphis. And Peacock Saturday, the 2025 Mexico City games, Dallas at Detroit. Well, Reeves is a confident, fearless, hard-working pro. But when he signed his first NBA contract, which was a two-way deal, never in his wildest dreams did he think he'd score back-to-back games of 51 and 41 for the Los Angeles Lakers. Ronnie James also his first minutes. Naz Reid has checked in, and Reid's first shot misses. Running start for Vanderbilt. There's Shannon guarding Reeves. Shannon in his second year. They love his potential. Ayton, quick decision, gets inside, he's surrounded, turns and gets the balance. DeAndre Ayton with his second field goal.
And that is skill right there, because I like this quick swing through as well. Got himself in traffic, but he had the footwork to find a way out of it and get that soft shot to go.
Rudy Gobert smashes it off the glass. Reeves pushing, goes right at Gobert. Well defended. Reed to Dillingham. Dillingham racing up the floor. Layup blocked by Connect. Terrific recovery. And then Gobert throws it out of bounds. That's the first turnover for Minnesota.
Yeah, Connect, I love what he did right there, because you got a smaller guy coming into your chest right now. You just have to just wait until they jump, and you can be the second jumper in that situation. He has such a height advantage on Dillingham. If he committed too early, he was going to foul him in that situation.
This is where it gets dicey for the Lakers in this second unit.
Jackson Hayes has come in. Nick Smith Jr.'s come in. Connect pulls up off 1 foot, rattles that in. And Connect off the bench, 4 points and a block shot.
So Austin Reeves go out. Normally they would stagger him, Luka, LeBron. You could keep 2 of them in the game over the course of the 48 minutes. Now you don't have that. So who's going to score? Who's going to create opportunities in this second unit?
Naz Reid catches it and draws the foul. Jackson Hayes, who missed the last several games with a knee issue, picks up his first. And Naz Reid to the free throw line.
Beautiful delivery by Dillingham right there. I mean, he comes off that ball screen. Naz Reid on the dive. It was crowded in there. That was a tight window. Dillingham threw it high, and he led him toward the rim so Naz Reid could get the contact.
Naz Reid with the new big contract, a 5-year, $125 million deal. You think about another great story. We talk about Reeves. Naz Reid, not drafted, and just signed a contract for $125 million.
How was he not drafted? He is 6'11".
Missed a memo along the way.
He's 6'11", can shoot, can do all of the things, and he's been an impact player his entire time here in Minnesota. So it's somebody missed that memo. We're seeing undrafted players like Austin Reeves and him, Jokic in the second round. Got to up our scouting.
Reed guarding Hayes. Reed is such a fan favorite here. Smith Jr. no good. Vanderbilt fouled on the pass. With 3:03 remaining here in the first. Naz Reid and I have something in common, by the way.
What is that?
His favorite food is pizza.
Oh. You guys are like basically brothers.
I wouldn't have guessed that about you, Mike. I wouldn't have guessed that about you.
Oh, yeah.
Pizza's #1.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Italian food, yes, I can get that.
Good to know. So next time I take him to dinner, it's going to be a lot cheaper.
Just go to a
Not with the
pizza
wine. Not with the wine. Not with the wine included.
Vanderbilt misses the first. And the Lakers, hasn't been an easy start. Stars out. LeBron James still weeks away. Doncic perhaps next week. They're not sure. And then you've got a Marcus Smart, who's going to be, you think, having a big impact. He was questionable today. There was a chance he was going to play. But they basically only have 8 standard contract players available. We have a reach-in foul called, and we'll take a timeout. Beautiful night in Minneapolis. First quarter, a 2-point lead for the home team.
With Straight Talk's real unlimited data, say yes a lot more.
Can I call Grandma? Yes.
Yes to unlimited video calling.
Oh, hi, sweetie. Hi, this sweater would look so...
Yes to unlimited gifting.
Yes.
With Straight Talk, say yes to unlimited holiday moments.
No.
Let the yes-tivities begin.
Yes.
Switch now and get a free 5G phone on us on America's most reliable 5G network. Find us at straighttalk.com and Walmart.
You've earned this, so hold it up high. This isn't just a restoration. It's a revival, because you know there's value in making space for your people. You are a fighter, and this is your reward. Medalla, the mark of a fighter.
It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good.
Vacations will never be the same. Welcome to the 4 parks of Universal Orlando Resort.
Powerful performance. Seamless technology. And refined luxury. Some things are just too important to miss out on. The GLE NBA 2K26 on PlayStation 5.
PlayStation. So, what are you into?
I thought you'd never ask. I've already started my list.
Your list?
You can't go wrong with the Nintendo Switch 2.
Ooh, gamer.
Dean played a game, got hurt, done for the season his first year. But he has fond memories of playing for the Lakers and playing with Kobe Bryant. As Vanderbilt drives inside. Offensive foul. Good job from Shannon to draw the charge. Second foul on Vanderbilt.
A tough situation right there for Jackson Hayes because he sees Vanderbilt headed straight down the lane on a hard dribble drive. Jackson Hayes running in for rebounding position, expecting that to be a shot, so there's just a miscommunication.
Bones Highland also in the game now from Minnesota. Randall, plenty of room right there. Hayes did not get out in time.
Well, you can't get out in time. If you run out to him, now you're going into what he wants. He wants to drive left-handed. He wants to get into that paint. So you almost want to concede that shot with a good contest.
Minnesota 7 of 9 from three-point range. The lead is back up to 7. And there's another Laker turnover, number 6. They had 25 the other night.
You see right here how relaxed he is. He knows he's got space. Jackson Hayes protecting the rim on the initial action, so you see Julius Randle just getting into a great rhythm.
There's the fake. Now kicks it out wide open for Naz Reid. Comes up short. As we're under the 2-minute mark. Nick Smith Jr. Bad pass. Threw it way behind Hayes. Here comes Bones Highland inside. Up and under, banks it home. And the lead is up to 9, equaling the largest here in the first quarter.
Tim, 1 or 2 or more of these plays. We talked about this. This second unit. No Austin Reeves. Where's the offense? Where's the playmaking going to come from?
Nice
I guess no Jackson Hayes.
Jackson Hayes.
Prayer answered.
Therein lies the problem.
Dillingham swatted out of bounds by Jackson Hayes. Hayes again with the knee injury, missed 3 straight games.
Man, oh man, he had that thing tracked the entire time. From the time the ball was caught over half court, he saw Bones Highland and he knew he was going to be able to get there.
Nice sequence from Hayes at both ends right there.
They needed something. And again, Austin Reeves coming back into the game.
Again, Hayes giving room. Randall couldn't take advantage that time. Vanderbilt snatches the rebound. Vanderbilt 7 boards here in this first quarter. Both teams have shot the ball well. Lakers are shooting 57%, but they turned it over so much. Connect on a 3-ball.
Wow, it's amazing what a dunk on your first field goal attempt can do for you. Dalton Connect has not shot the ball well from the 3 to start the year. He came out that time to the wing, and he knew exactly what he was going to do as that ball was on the way to him.
Randall kicks it out. Shannon hoists one up from the corner. Long rebound. Back to Bones Highland. Pass inside. Layup. Count it. Heads up. Quick decision from Bones Highland. Reeves back in the game. Still non-stop pressure.
Yeah, but finally they relieved it back at the other three-point line.
Dillingham almost knocked it away. Reeves stays with a play and banks it home.
Man, I mean, you talk about traffic. Austin Reeves didn't care. You had three different defenders that time trying to disrupt his dribble, but that's the sort of flow that he has been in here at the start of the season. Didn't care.
His first field goal. Naz Reid, corner three won't go. Shannon pushed off. And not a smart play with 2.4 remaining. They're in the penalty. Anthony Edwards yelling at Tyler Ford from the bench. The two just had a very friendly chat before, but he's doing it with a smile on his face. Trying to be nice to the officials. He led the NBA in technical fouls last year.
But he does it with a smile. He does it with a smile. He's happy. He's laughing and joking. This is, this is Anthony Edwards. This is. You can lead in technicals and still have a good time.
Yes, I suppose you can.
Hey, particularly when you're wearing comfortable footwear.
Oh,
I mean, I think that's the key to the whole thing. Why he's in such a relaxed state.
I want those Anthony Edwards. Those shoes that he's rocking, those are the ones that I want. But can we talk about all the conversation around free throws? Austin Reeves has shot 6 free throws here in this first quarter. He's on pace for 24 free throws tonight.
It might take that to keep their head above water and give them enough points to win this game.
Yeah, the first quarter comes to an end. Lakers shoot 62% from the field, but they trail by 2 because Minnesota was 7 of 14 from three-point range, led by Julius Randle. Continues his hot play. He had 13 after 1 here in Minneapolis. T-Wolves by 2.
Get more of what you want this season during the Kia Fall Savings Event. Like more off-road adventure with the Sorrento, or Telluride, or more fun zipping around in the Seltos, or Niro Hybrid. And new Kia vehicles come with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty, so you can get more out of every year. During Kia's Fall Savings Event, get 0% APR for up to 48 months, plus $1,000 retail bonus cash on select 2025 Sorrento models.
When I was diagnosed with HIV, I didn't know who I would be.
But here I am, being me.
Keep being you and ask your healthcare provider about the #1 prescribed HIV treatment, Biktarvy.
Biktarvy is a complete one-pill, once-a-day treatment used for HIV in many people, whether you're 18 or 80. With one small pill, Biktarvy fights HIV to help you get to undetectable and stay there, whether you're just starting or replacing your current treatment. Research shows that taking HIV treatment as prescribed and getting to and staying undetectable prevents transmitting HIV through sex. Serious side effects can occur, including kidney problems and kidney failure. Rare, life-threatening side effects include a buildup of lactic acid and liver problems. Don't take Biktarvy if you take dofetilide or rifampin. Tell your healthcare provider about all the medicines and supplements you take if you are pregnant or breastfeeding or have kidney or liver problems. If you have hepatitis B, don't stop taking Biktarvy without talking to your healthcare provider. Common side effects were diarrhea, nausea, and headache.
No matter where life takes you, Biktarvy can go with you. Talk to your healthcare provider today.
There are a lot of moments worth playing for, but the smoothest ones are served ice cold. Michelob Ultra, the official beer sponsor of the NBA.
Well, it's time now for tonight's home court advantage, brought to you by Wayfair. Julius Randle, great start to the season. Great start to this game. Found his flow early, and you see the versatility. He's stepping out, shooting the 3 now, but this is really where he can dominate you in the paint. And once you get a couple to go.
It's time for tonight's Access, brought to you by T-Mobile. We're here with DeAndre Ayton of the Lakers. One possession ball game. What positives can you take out of that first quarter?
Honestly, I love the fight that we have right now. We're hitting the vocal point of togetherness. It's not our home court, but we're fighting through the coverages they're throwing at us. We had a lot of early turnovers in the game, but we kept it poised, and now we're finally finding a rhythm in our offense.
You guys are obviously shorthanded. No Luka, no LeBron, and more guys as well that are out. What can you guys do to stay in the fight here?
Honestly, just communication. Don't get too deflated on our turnovers. Mistakes are going to happen, but just make sure the hard work and the second effort kick in to get us a dub tonight.
DeAndre, good luck. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, Mike, back to you.
All right, George, banks it home and draws a foul. It's great to see Ayton, what he's doing. He's upbeat. He's saying the right things. He's playing the right way.
Getting out of Portland will do that to you, too.
No.
What?
People are going to take you seriously.
What?
It's a lovely city.
No, I'm saying, no, Portland's an amazing city. Right now, their team is in flux. I'm talking about the state of their team.
You're talking winning percentage.
Winning percentage.
Okay.
City of Portland, I love y'all.
Clarify that.
Well, you know,
I felt the aggression there. It was a little bit aggressive, I felt like, for this early in the year.
Love y'all, Trailblazer fans.
Naz Reid throws it out of bounds. Third turnover for our Minnesota. Hachimura back in. Chris Finch, who does such a terrific job now, is 6 years head coach, led them to back-to-back Western Conference Finals, hoping to take the next step this year. Inside, shot blocked by Gobert. Vanderbilt gets it back. Nice feed, Jackson Hayes. There's the intangibles of Vanderbilt. Stayed with the play, comes up with a nice assist. It's back to a 1-point game. Dillingham throws it up, and Gobert throws it down with Hayes draped right next to him. That was not an easy one. The pass was not exactly above the rim.
Oh, Dillingham with the finish. They're just going to go back and back. The big man just playing lob games.
Dillingham, the second-year guard out of Kentucky. Well, he's got some real talent and knocks that one down. What does he need to do?
I think when you're a young guard in this league and there's so much pressure on both ends of the floor, you just have to understand what the team wants. You simplify the game. I think him using that speed to create in the paint is the most important.
Reeves misses, ball bounces off the head of DiVincenzo. Hachimura connects, no hesitation. And that one comes up short. Vanderbilt, good hustle, but threw it away. There's the speed of Dillingham. A little burst, left-handed shot won't go, but Rudy Gobert right there to clean it up.
And so regardless whether that went for not or Dillingham, he created that for Rudy Gobert because he forced Jackson Hayes to come over and make a play at the rim on a block shot. Nobody there to chip down. Rudy Gobert gets an easy flush.
Reeves, good defense from DiVincenzo. Lakers hold on. Gobert rebound. Vanderbilt knocks it loose, but Reed is right there. Reeves just 1 of 6 to start. And Hachimura with a foul. He's in the wrong place, right time. Wrong place, wrong time as he helps up DiVincenzo.
Good minutes here for Dillingham. He's making all the right reads. And here's another one. This is not an easy pass. Jackson Hayes actually stunted and then got back to that pretty well. You see the delivery right here, and Jackson Hayes knew probably, Rich, at what point do you think, uh-oh, I probably mistimed this jump?
Well, probably pretty early because he's been on the other end of those, finishing over big men. But that was a good job defensively, but just a great pass by Dillingham.
Reed had it knocked loose. Ayton tracks it down. And a loose ball foul is going to go the other way. Dillingham got caught. Crowd likes to hustle.
Well, and you have to understand, Dillingham was, when you get the 8th pick in the draft and you're coming off the conference finals, you believe that you could have a potential future all-star. You at least believe that you're getting a rotation player with the 8th pick. So every minute that he gives, everything development that you see, that's big for the Timberwolves.
Nice two-man game there. Reeves with a perfect bounce pass. DeAndre Ayton now with 6 points. Reeves has 7 assists. Dillingham jump shot.
Now that one I don't really like. If you're him, don't just dribble up and look for your shot. Yes, it's going to be open.
Well, I think he knows Mike Conley was about to head to the table. And I think, and listen, and I know as a shooter, when I saw that guy get up, you're hoping you could touch it one more time.
Rick Carlisle used to call those the scorer table shots. He sees somebody coming to the scorer's table, he knew J.J. Barrera was going to shoot it.
Well, maybe we can legislate the league and take those also out of your individual field goal percentage. The ones you get up while your replacement is walking to the table.
Don't
give anybody those kind of ideas.
Don't do that.
LaRavia, as the 4 minutes gone by here in the second. Hachimura falling away, nails it. Hachimura is 2 for 3. Boy, he has shot the ball extremely well so far this season. 63% overall. Good ball movement here. McDaniels off the bounce, goes right at Reeves and backs it home. McDaniels with 12 points. Ayton walks into that jump shot. Too strong. Dillingham saves it. Gobert wants to pass. He's down low, all alone with Hachimura. The big man with some big buckets here in the second.
Yeah, I think Hachimura in that situation, you need to wrap him up. As the ball's getting thrown down there, just wrap him up. Do not allow Rudy Gobert to have something that easy when he's got his early seal.
Hachimura, beautiful move, and then uses the left hand. 9 points for Rui Hachimura. Dillingham has played now 10 minutes. He's got 5 assists running the show. Again, no Anthony Edwards if you're just tuning in. Another corner 3. Reed shot won't go. T-Wolves, though, still 8 of 15 from three-point range. Laravia and a foul. Dillingham will pick up his second, and we'll have a timeout.
Mother gave us this mission. How does it feel to be hunted?
Predator Badlands. Rated PG-13. November 7th.
With schizophrenia, it can feel like your symptoms decide what you do and who you can be. If you still have symptoms, be bold and ask your healthcare provider about Cobenfy, a twice-daily pill for the treatment of schizophrenia. Cobenfy is not an antipsychotic. It's a different kind of treatment. Cobenfy showed overall improvement across a range of schizophrenia symptoms. And in clinical studies, most people saw no substantial weight gain.
Don't take if allergic to Cobenfy, have trouble emptying your bladder or stomach, certain liver problems, or untreated narrow angle glaucoma. Serious side effects such as urinary retention, worsening liver, kidney, bile duct, and gallbladder problems, slow stomach emptying, serious allergic reactions, narrow angle glaucoma, increased heart rate, and side effects in those with kidney problems may occur. Don't drive or use heavy machinery until you know how Cobenfy affects you. Seek help right away if you have hives, swelling of your face, lips, mouth, tongue, or throat, hoarseness, difficulty speaking, breathing, or emptying your bladder.
Imagine what could be Cobenfy.
Imagine what could be Cobenfy.
The holidays can be a lot. But with your new Dell PC with Intel inside, you can handle a lot. From taking care of holiday...
Expert managed portfolio with Robinhood Strategies. With advanced insights, our advisors help spot opportunities aligned to your goals. Your ambition just met its match.
Welcome back, NBA Wednesday, presented by State Farm. Austin Reeves, a marked man tonight.
Yeah, look at this pressure. Look, the ball's up, and he's not even leaving him. McDaniels is staying on him, allowing the Lakers to play 4-on-4, but they don't necessarily have the offense to go do that. So even when they're relieving that pressure and giving Austin Reeves an opportunity, the Minnesota assignment is to stay chest to chest at him all time. That is respect that they are giving to Austin Reeves.
Arabia misses both free throws. And it's still a 5-point lead. McDaniels couldn't quite handle it. 4th turnover for Minnesota. Lakers had a lot of turnovers, 7 in that first quarter. Only had 1 here in the second. Mike Conley still getting after it defensively. Fights over the screen. DeAndre Ayton shoots over Rudy Gobert. Beautiful turnaround.
And he loves to catch the ball on the right block, turn middle over his right shoulder. And he knows he's got the size to get that off comfortably.
Conley up top, McDaniels. DiVincenzo had the hot start, then picked up 2 quick fouls. Across the lane, Randall wide open for 3. Arabia spins into a double team. Nick Smith, short. DiVincenzo pokes it away. McDaniels goes right. Little Euro step, shot short, well defended. And LaRavia comes out of the pack. Smith, LaRavia, left-handed, beautiful layup, gets knocked out in the process. And LaRavia now, 7 points, couple of rebounds, 1-point game. Randall. And draws yet another foul. More free throws for Julius Randle.
Nice sequence by LaRavia. First defensively. He's always in the right place defensively. positionally, comes up with the loose ball, and then that's smart play. Give it up and then just continue to run. He knows there's only one guard under the rim. That's DiVincenzo back there, so LaRavia knows he could take that ball up over the top.
Not a high-profile acquisition. Signed a 2-year, $12 million free agent deal. Last year was with Sacramento, started his career in Memphis. But a really good player. J.J. Redick loves him in terms of what he brings, plays hard, can shoot. And as Reeves comes back in the game, Connect will sit down. He also was a Laker fan growing up. His dad was a big Laker fan. LaRavia born in Pasadena. Randall now 14 points, had 13 in that first quarter.
All right, last 5 minutes for both these teams. If you're the Lakers, you just got to keep putting that pressure on Minnesota. If you're Minnesota, they haven't found a way to really break away from this game because Austin Reeves makes play after play every time he gets an opportunity.
And that was the first time he was able to get Jaden McDaniels going full speed laterally. And that's a long body to stop and then recover out for the contest. Austin Reeves knows how to put the brakes on, but he's been pretty much suffocated by McDaniels to this point. But this time, he gets downhill, little elbow, and he creates that space. He wanted that shot the whole way.
McDaniels 6'9", got great feet. He's one of those guys he really can guard 1 through 5.
Oh, he's 6'9" with probably a 7'2", 7'3" wingspan.
Conley up top. Randall showing his ball handling and drag that pivot foot. Oh, travel. 5 turnovers from Minnesota. T-Wolves have led by as many as 9. 4.5 to go here in the second, all tied up.
Most important number right now for the Lakers, FGA, field goal attempts. Don't turn the ball over for the next 4.5. Make sure you get shots every trip. Don't give Minnesota something easy in the open floor.
Yeah, Lakers shooting 59% from the field. Ball kicked way up.
That was a weak effort. That was a weak effort.
Austin Reeves taunting Richard Jefferson.
Austin? He doesn't care. I'm doing my best over here.
Let me ask you something.
What's up?
If that were a foul ball at a baseball game, would you have gone a little harder?
Oh, I would have knocked over women and children to get that ball.
that was within your reach. I'm just saying.
I'm in a suit. I'm next to you.
Okay.
Pass through a little behind Ayton. 9 Laker turnovers. Randall. Strong move, just couldn't finish. Smith racing up the floor. Alley-oop pass broken up beautifully by Gobert.
Uh-oh. Well, I think DeAndre Ayton might have touched the ball before it landed out of bounds.
The officials discussing. Tyler Ford, Penizé Ransom, and Derek Collins, the officiating crew tonight. Quick substitution. Connect will enter.
Well, you talked about FGAs. They already have 1 turnover. They're almost a second turnover.
LaRavia, Reeves, Hachimura, Ayton, and Connect out there for the Lakers. Ayton going right at the 4-time Defensive Player of the Year and then throws it away.
You saw what he was about to do. He wanted to get right shoulder. Gobert wouldn't let him. When you ask DeAndre Ayton to start pitter-patting it that many times, you're going to end up with something like that at the end of the play.
You know, that actually looked exactly like what I would envision a pitter-patter is.
That actually is the definition. If you look it up, there's a picture of that play in there.
Conley misses. Shannon the rebound. Can't get to the fall. Right inside, knocked out of bounds. And Minnesota holds on. LaRavia a little shaken up. Took a shot.
You saw Shannon Jr. miss that play at the rim. For whatever reason, he just hasn't quite gotten out of the starters' blocks. He's getting a lot of those minutes that went to Nickeil Alexander-Walker a year ago, and he can flat out score, but he just has had a hard time finding opportunities to get anything to go here early in the year.
Conley whips it out. Shannon, quick pass. McDaniels was out of bounds when he caught it. That won't count. Look good. No points. and it's Laker ball.
But those are one of those opportunities where Shannon Jr., yes, that's a great swing, quick swing. But find your offense. Find your offense. Take a dribble. That pass will still be there.
McDaniels back on Reeves. Gobert helps out. He is a marked man. Connect. Gets in the paint. One-hander, soft touch. And the Lakers back on top by 2.
What a great start for Connect. And he's made about 5 correct reads in this game, whether it's been a quick swing and go to the rim, coming off screens to shoot the ball. He's got a couple of mid-range shots as well.
Randall foul, count it, and 1. Hachimura frustrated as he picks up his 3rd. And Julius Randle now at 17 will take a timeout. Lakers, Timberwolves, they met last year in the first round of the playoffs. Both high hopes this year were even at 53.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing this trainer, but getting that trainer.
Megan Trainer. I'm all about that brace, no trouble.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
There's going out to eat, and then there's going all out with Platinum. There's nothing like having an in with Priority Notify and turning a regular Thursday into the day you tried this, and this. And with up to $400 in Resi credit, there's nothing like having an excuse to do it all over again. Nothing like Platinum Nights and realizing the place lives up to the hype. With dining benefits at
If he's 100%, 80%, he wants to go out there and hoop.
1 point, Minnesota lead. Randall extending his defense as Reeves looking for an opening. Shot clock down to 7. Randall doesn't bite on the fake. 2 on the 24. Connect has to hoist it. Stolen by Conley. Terrific defensive play. Here comes Randall. Goes up and lays it in. A 20-point first half for Randall. Conley's defense led the way.
And those turnovers, again, giving Minnesota something easy in a one-possession game. You don't want that. Great strip by Conley. Leads to the numbers.
Ayton gets inside. Bank shot won't go. Second effort from DeAndre Ayton, and he's in double figures. Conley directing the offense. Randall told Conley to go through. He wants to take Ayton. 5 on the 24. Sneaks around. Tough fall-away shot is good. Julius Randle now 7 of 12 from the field.
His favorite place to operate on the floor, either elbow. He loves one shooter on the strong side and give him that space in the lane, and you can see what he can do with it.
Reeves left his feet, but got it back. Fires away, can't get it to fall. And a loose ball foul is they're gonna keep it here. Shannon will pick up the personal. That's going to be his second.
Yeah, you put one shooter on his left hand over there in the corner. He's got all this space in the middle. He knows no one's coming into his lap right there. He's got time to work DeAndre Ayton a little bit and knows that laterally that's going to be a tough play for Ayton to recover on that spin.
7 on the 24 as we approach a minute left here in the first half. Ayton against Naz Reid. Wide open corner. Connect. Not that time. Vanderbilt tips it out beautifully. Laravia finds Ayton up top to Reeves. Reeves fakes. Reeves drives. Reeves scores and is fouled. Beautiful shot and a chance for a three-point play.
We talk about all the free throws, but this is just a great play by Reeves. Again, he gets him up on the pump fake. Shannon's coming over. He's not there set. Reeves does a great job of getting to the contact and finishing through the contact. There wasn't a lot of contact, but Shannon Jr. was just in a tough spot. So when he's coming over, that's what the refs see. But ultimately, the free throw numbers continue to go up. He's about to shoot his 7th and 8th.
Yeah, but he only has 15 points right now.
Yeah, so he's on pace for a 30 ball.
He's also 7 of 7 from the line. But 16 points, 8 assists. He's not just scoring, he's doing a little of everything.
Tells you how he's arrived as a player. You're this shorthanded with that amount of firepower, not suited up against a defense with this type of size, and he's still able to get to his numbers here at the half.
Good double team and the steal.
They got numbers. They got numbers.
Nice feed inside to Ayton. He hesitated just the right amount of time. And a bullet pass for his 9th assist. He also got a 2-for-1 out of that as the Lakers back up by 2. Conley making his move. Sidestep, three-pointer, short. LaRavia throws it ahead. They've got time. 6 seconds to go. Reeves goes inside, pulls back. Shot is good. With 7/10 of a second, that'll count if it goes. And that ends the first half. Austin Reeves continues his terrific play. 18 points, 9 assists. Meanwhile, Julius Randle with 22 to lead Minnesota. Stay tuned for halftime, presented by Hyundai Palisade. Ernie, Kenny, Charles, and Shaq in Atlanta coming up. 2 quarters complete here in Minneapolis. Austin Reeves been the hottest player in the league. Lakers right now lead by 4.
Direct eye contact. Confident.
Paul?
Engaged. Kind of creepy.
Happy Monday.
It's an old school power move. The real power move? Having smart tools that'll keep up with changing trade rules.
Liz, we gotta get that Malaysian customs thing sorted.
Figured it out with FedEx. It shipped. Anything else?
Nope.
FedEx, the new power move.
I'm in love, and it's all because of Angela,
Who's Angela?
a neighborhood savant. She's technically my agent.
You're in love with the house?
Condo, dude, keep up.
Condo. Maybe I need an Angela.
It's not ready.
Is it spicy? Because I like it spicy.
Yummy. Patience, aunties.
Yum, yum.
Okay, it's ready.
What makes a carnival vacation fun? It's a little bit of everything. Everyone. Sea level. And this dishing up delicious food. So no matter what you choose, no one does fun like Carnival.
A Chewy pharmacy order is on the way for Gouda. The good boy whose dislike of taking meds is matched only by his love of cheese. So Mom pairs the meds Chewy delivers with the finest fromage. And thanks to Chewy's licensed pharmacists, Mom knows these are quality meds for a quality boy. All Gouda knows is it's delicious. For quality meds at great prices, for life with pets, there's Chewy Pharmacy.
Thinking about moving to find your dream home? You don't need a new house. You need a weekend, a vision, and Genstone. Whether it's curb appeal or a cozy interior, an outdoor kitchen or foundation cover-up, these easy-to-install panels look like stone, feel like stone, and most projects take just a few hours. Take a look at this before and after. Genstone is a top seller on HomeDepot.com for a reason. It gives your home that premium stone look for about half the cost and delivers a 208% return on investment. Want to save and add more to your home's bottom line? Text Depot to 59583 for your exclusive Home Depot discount on Genstone. That's DEPOT to 59583. Don't move, don't wait, don't overspend. Make your dream home a reality with Genstone.
Julius Randle and the Minnesota Timberwolves trying to get a little payback for a loss to the Lakers in LA last week. Got a 22-point first half, but the Timberwolves trail 62-58. It is the halftime report presented by the Hyundai Palisade here from Studio J in Atlanta. Ernie Johnson, Charles, Kenny, and Shaq. This game kind of the battle of the supporting cast because you got no Luka Doncic, no LeBron, no Anthony Edwards tonight. More in the Moment is presented by Hyundai. And we focus on Austin Reeves, who's been doing a great deal of scoring, 92 points in the last 2 games. But also you see the assist totals and has 9 in the first half tonight. Why don't we start right there, Kenny, with what you've seen of Austin Reeves, who's looking for his 3rd straight 40-point game?
You know, being Shaq, being Charles, when you're on the scouting report is to how we're going to stop them. Then the other players, with the exception of Kobe, obviously, who's on your teams, or D. Wade's, like, okay, here's what they do. We don't say how you stop them. We just say, here's what they do. Right now, he's in a how do we stop Austin Rivers mode. So, you guys are never going to run? Are you ever going to run?
No, you said Austin Reeves.
Are you ever going to run?
You can't stop Austin Rivers. He's on TV.
Austin Reeves. You know, I'm thinking of Doc. I'm thinking the whole Rivers family. Hey, shout out to Doc.
Shout out to Doc Rivers. As you do your pictures of Minnesota and the Lakers.
But one thing about Reeves right here is, right now and there, freeze it here. You got 10 eyes on you for the first time, because if Luka's on the floor, LeBron's on the floor, you cannot swivel your head. So now, right now, we got 10 eyes on you. So when you come off this pick and roll, even though you feel open, Rudy Gobert's in a drop recover, but he's not as low. So now it's a difficult shot. Again, pick and roll here. If this is Luka, you can't jump outside here. So now when he gets the ball back, LeBron's in the corner, you couldn't jump out. So all of a sudden now there's freeze it here. There's activity and there's collusion inside of the paint. Now you let it happen again, and you got the shot
That's
here.
not the word
Ernie, I
you
know
wanted
you're going
to
to get me
use.
here, but hands up, he cannot get the shot up. The best thing
Order
that
in
you
the
have
court.
to do.
That is not the word you wanted to use.
The best thing that you want to do.
Let him finish.
Right here, if you're Austin Reeves, he made a great adjustment. He said, all of this energy and effort towards me, I got to make my decision quicker, get to the rim, and try to score. And yes,
Kenny,
it's not collusion.
Hey, man, he's got the gavel out over here. Order in the court.
Hey, man, where'd you get a gavel from? Forget
I
don't know that word. But how is a gavel?
If you're going to use the wrong word, please don't use sign language. Collusion.
Now you just gonna make up.
Spell it.
I'm ready.
I know how to spell it.
Sanitary language. Collusion gonna make up words all year.
So much.
Listen.
So much.
Collusion is the reason why the NBA is in trouble. There's been a lot of it going on. So, but I've used the wrong word. I understand what I used, though.
Chuckster and Shaq, a great deal of discussion in pregame about DeAndre Ayton.
Yes.
He's got pictures of him. I want to know what you thought of his first half.
I love his aggressiveness. All he got to do, he doesn't have to have great offensive skill. If he would just rim run, he should just outrun Rudy Gobert. He's 10, probably maybe 12 years younger than Rudy Gobert. He just run up and down the floor. He just uses athletic ability. He gonna get 16 points tonight, Ernie, on layups and dunks. I mean, he gonna get, when LeBron and Luka come back, he gonna get another 4, 5, 6 from lobs. But if he would just run the floor and use that,
I think he's having a good season so far.
Well, he's having a good game tonight.
But I think 16 and 10.
Let's get to Shaq's picks, man.
Listen, 12 out of 7, Chuck makes excellent points. You know, he doesn't have to do a lot, but like for example, right here, Chuck talking about running. Right there, Rudy's behind you. You're supposed to stop right here, seal, Ernie, seal. No,
well, he missed
don't come out right there. No, ain't no miss. You got to seal and
now take this man.
Yeah, now take this man right there. See, it was too long. I don't like the
Look at that. And I like it, though. Be aggressive.
Right here, Ernie, he's going to get the ball. And you know what? He's going to be aggressive. Now, right, very, very decisive. Be aggressive. Okay, the double's coming. So what? Jump hook. I'm not getting double. Jump hook. I like that. You know, every now and then.
He's open.
He's open right there.
Seal. And look, Ernie, this right here, when your man goes to block a shot, you always got to get that off his
That's
and I never want to see the shot again. Order on the court. I never want to see that shot again from DeAndre Ayton again in my life.
Who gave this guy gavel?
Order in the court, DeAndre. Don't ever shoot that shot again.
The world's smallest gavel.
He's like on Let's Make a Deal. He's just like, you have a gavel in your pocket. You have a gavel.
When he and Gobert came together, that was quite a collusion. Back with more on the halftime report presented by Hyundai Palisade.
You know what I meant, Ernie.
I know you do.
NBA Halftime is presented by the all-new Hyundai Palisade Hybrid. Visit HyundaiUSA.com.
A blind spot that's never out of sight. How it should be. The Hyundai Tucson.
Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on the Tucson or Tucson Hybrid. See your local Hyundai dealer today.
I'm like the Santa Claus of powder. He's my partner, bro.
He also the reason everybody's getting shot. I want out!
We can move in before he tries anything.
Is anyone working with Tommy?
No, he's a lone wolf now.
Whoa.
You got nerve, Egan.
I know what life I'm signing up for. I'll be waiting for you.
If you're living with HIV, imagine being good to go without daily HIV pills. Good to go off the grid. Good to go nonstop. With Cabenuva, there's no pausing for daily HIV pills. For adults who are undetectable, Cabenuva is the only complete, long-acting HIV treatment you can get every other month. It's 2 injections from a healthcare provider, as few as 6 times a year. Don't take Cabenuva if allergic to its ingredients or taking certain medicines that may interact. Serious side effects include allergic reactions or rash, post-injection reactions, liver problems, and depression. If these occur, get medical help right away. Tell your doctor about your medicines or supplements, medical conditions, liver or kidney problems, mental health, pregnancy, and breastfeeding. The most common side effect is injection site reaction. With Cabenuva, you're good to go, without daily HIV pills. Talk to your doctor about switching.
Johnson, what's the motive looking like in here?
Who are you guys? Forensics team is off playing the new Call of Duty Black Ops 7. We're their replacers.
Oh my God, is that a dead body?
No, he's napping.
Is this a thumb? Oh.
Rated mature.
Gatorade has the #1 proven electrolyte blend, designed to hydrate better than water, so you can lose more sweat and put the league on notice. Gatorade, is it in you?
With Straight Talk's Real Unlimited data, say yes to unlimited streaming.
Yes.
Richard, you got a Minnesota thought?
Well, yeah, this is a game that, in my opinion, they have to win. Julius Randle is playing that way. There is no must-win game in this moment. When you look back on your schedule in April, and if you got a chance to play the Lakers without Luka, without Bron at home, this is one of the ones, even without Anthony Edwards, you got to figure out a way to muster up this victory.
Reeves, Laravia too strong that time. McDaniels the rebound. Julius Randle, a little hesitation. Nice footwork, but can't finish. He thought he got fouled.
And look, this guy can score from anywhere on the floor, but when you do force him to his right hand and you keep him going in that direction, you've got a better chance to defend Julius Randle in the paint. He's had a couple misses tonight where it just was like an awkward release because he's heading to that right hand. He'd much rather get back to the left.
You see the big numbers. That last foul on DiVincenzo, 3 fouls on Dante DiVincenzo. Again, if you're just tuning in, no LeBron James, obviously, no Luka Doncic, and no Anthony Edwards from Minnesota. Reeves, shot clock at 4. Reeves trying to sneak away from Conley, who defends it well. Reeves comes up short. Laravia the rebound. Hachimura off the bounce, can't get it. Vanderbilt snatches that board. Laravia left wide open and hits. Laravia now with double figures with 10. That's his second three-pointer.
The referee looked over at Coach Finch, wondering if he wanted a timeout after 3 offensive rebounds.
Mike Conley using his offhand, the right hand, although I think he's ambidextrous.
Yeah, he's very comfortable with that little floater with the right hand, and it deceives you because you saw Gobert dive into the rim. You're not sure exactly if that's going to be a lob or a shot, Conley that time saw one for himself.
Reeves passed up a shot, gets it back, fires away, three-pointer, too strong. Ayton tips it, but right to McDaniels. Randall likes the mismatch here. Now here comes the help. Vanderbilt knocks it away. A mismatch turns into a turnover. Great help defense from Vanderbilt. Hachimura got the advantage down the other end and banks it home.
And that's what you want. If you get that guard, typically guards are the ones that are getting back on defense. If you can get a Rui, if you can get one of them at the front of the rim, flatten the defense, maybe you get a post up like you did there.
Offensive foul. As we send it over to George Sedano. George.
Mike, I spoke to Chris Finch, the T-Wolves head coach, at halftime, and to Richard's point about those offensive rebounds, he said they need to do a better job defensively of not allowing the Lakers to extend their plays. He also said they need to do a much better job closing off the paint against Reeves and allowing him to get to the free throw line, Mike.
Thanks, George. Lakers now their largest lead. And yet another turnover.
Finch is coming with, if they don't answer this, Finch is over there itching for a timeout.
Chris Finch has said he's concerned more about his team's defense in the first 4 games of the season. Just feels they have to play with a little more urgency. Reeves comes up short. He has 18 points, 10 assists. McDaniels and a foul. Laravia. So McDaniels to shoot a couple. Second foul on Laravia. McDaniels now in his 6th year. Continues to grow offensively, as we said earlier. Very durable player. Played all 82 games last year. Had some huge scoring games in the playoffs, especially against the Lakers. As he hits that, another NBA doubleheader next Wednesday on ESPN. These Timberwolves will be in New York taking on the Knicks. Had that big blockbuster trade last year. Then the Lakers will host the Spurs and Wemby. We have not seen the likes of what he's doing right now.
Wilt Chamberlain. Is Wilt Chamberlain with a jump shot, it looks like, out there.
Can't wait for that one. Lakers hoping Doncic will be back for that game. Hachimura fakes. Finding some room, gives it a little space and nails the jumper. He's got 13 points on 5 of 7 from the field. Lakers are shooting just terrific from 2-point range. Julius Randle. Vanderbilt, by the way, has 12 rebounds. Oh, nice. What a pass, and then the finish. Laravia using his height advantage.
The accuracy by Austin Reeves. That's the 3rd time already to start the 3rd quarter that he has thrown these advanced passes when there's an advantage down there. Look at how far this ball traveled.
You've earned this, so hold it up high. You don't just give an extra hand. You give your whole heart, because it feels good to raise up the community that raised you. You are a fighter, and this is your reward. Medalla, the mark of a fighter.
It's the NBA on Prime.
Friday, the Emirates NBA Cup tips off. In the East, Boston brings the fire to Philly, where the Sixers defend the house. Then, under the bright lights, the Lakers bring that LA Flash to a showdown with the Grizz. Celtics, Sixers, Lakers, Grizz. Coverage starts at 6:30 p.m. Eastern, only on Prime.
With Straight Talk's real unlimited data, say yes a lot more.
Can I call Grandma? Yes.
Yes to unlimited video calling.
Oh, hi, sweetie. Hi, your sweater would look so cute.
Yes to unlimited gifting.
Yes.
With Straight Talk, say yes to unlimited holiday moments.
Julius Randle. Offensive foul, they're going to wave it off. Laravia took a shot. Randle wants him to challenge. It's going to be his 2nd foul. Chris Finch looking, and he's going to challenge it. This is one of those hard calls where the defensive player gets his face in the way and takes a shot because of it.
Oh, I'm going to say they're going to review this and it's going to switch.
Your ambition just met its match with Robinhood. Fast, powerful, precise. you expect more from yourself. Expect more from your money. Your money, your move.
My spot, mic drop. My spot, mic drop.
Bitcoin just dropped 8%. This is the window.
Begonia.
New era.
The year's most explosively entertaining movie has arrived.
Let's discuss your species' withdrawal from Earth.
I'm not an alien. You know that. The hour is upon us.
Begonia. Rated R. In theaters everywhere this Friday.
The chase for the Emirates NBA Cup is on.
Showtime.
It's a 30-team sprint, but only one will capture the cup. And it all starts with this thrilling doubleheader on Prime. First, two Eastern Conference foes, the Celtics, the 76ers. Then, the Lakers, the Grizzlies. A clash of fire and ice.
Football player. He had more of an accountant look. When I started wearing Warby Parker glasses, it all just clicked. I think it was the glasses.
Yeah, maybe.
Sunny days call for Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea. Made with real iced tea and real vodka. Refreshing and goes down smooth. Let the good times cruise with Sun Cruiser.
Well, it pains me to say this, but Richard Jefferson was right. A successful challenge, and the basket went in. You see the head-to-head there, but the officials say that LaRavia went into the path of Randall, so it's a defensive foul. Count the basket and one free throw. This is a huge turnaround.
Well, I just want to make sure America knows that you two, it was a very heated conversation during the break. So I'm glad that you were able to come on my side, Mike.
You were right once again, Richard.
Hey, I'm 2 for 2.
Well, it all came down to whose head did you believe, Julius Randle's or Jake LaRavia's? At the end of the day, that's what that call was determined by.
Vanderbilt, LaRavia goes inside, draws the foul, shot won't go. Dillingham hit him, and Jake LaRavia continues his best scoring game of his young Laker career. 1 year with Memphis, he averaged almost 11 points per game. Upcoming national TV schedule: NBA TV on Thursday, Bucks host the Warriors, Prime Video on Friday, Celtics at Philly, Lakers in Memphis, and Peacock Saturday, the 2025 Mexico City game, Pistons hosting the Mavericks. 13-point Laker lead as we approach the midway point here in the third. DiVincenzo to Randall. Naz Reid, good help defense from Reeves. Dillingham gets into the paint. Layup is good. Sweet, quick move from Rob Dillingham.
When Rod has the ball and he catches it on the second side, burst speed. If he's on the ball primary, he's got to get into the paint, look for floaters and kickouts.
Reeves to Ayton. Ayton drives, shot no good, but a foul.
Yeah, I don't think Dillingham has made a bad decision all night. Right here, you know, maybe you catch and shoot. Ayton's closing out. Great job attacking this gap right here, and then good body control. I wasn't exactly sure what he was going to do with this, but I think shifting that ball back to his right hand enabled him to avoid an offensive foul.
Dillingham's only 20 years old. Will be 21 in January. Was the 8th pick in 2024. Spurs took him and then traded him to Minnesota. Just 1 year at Kentucky. You see flashes of such talent, yet still battling the consistency that so many young players do as Ayton hits the second.
Well, and that's why so much of what you're seeing now is encouraging. These early season opportunities. If you, like I said, if you get a top 10 pick, you expect a rotation player.
Randall deflected and stolen. LaRavia the deflection. Here comes Reeves. Reeves alley-up, connect on the finish. And the 14th assist for Austin Reeves. The Lakers back up by 14.
And that really was a sort of a soft flash by McDaniels and an even softer pass by Julius Randle. The ball was floated in there. LaRavia had that denied the entire way. There was just nothing there, and the Lakers get one of their easiest opportunities of the night, and they'll take it in the open floor against this team.
Reeves had his career-high 51 earlier this week. Oh, beautiful bank shot. Dillingham first to the bucket, and then went off the glass. Reeves could get his career-high in assist, which is 16. Randle picks him up. Reeves, three-pointer. That has not fallen for him tonight. Just 1 of 7. As DiVincenzo finds Randle. McDaniels looking for an opening. Well, that was well defended by LaRavia, but McDaniels hit a tough shot.
Well, that's what the lane is going to be open for him. There's going to be plenty of space.
Back to 10. Minnesota had a 9-point lead early in this game. Bad pass stolen by McDaniels. One man to beat. It's Reeves. Gathers. Doesn't finish. Second effort. Third effort is good. McDaniels now with 18 points. And J.J. Redick wants a timeout. His team led by as many as 14. They battle here on the road shorthanded. Both teams shorthanded. 8-point advantage for the road team.
From day one, LeBron honed his skills until he became the chosen one. But what if the world never got to see all he could do? Things would look a lot different. That's why the LeBron James Family Foundation is partnering with Indeed, because everyone's skills deserve a chance to be seen.
Hey, Copilot, you see my portfolio? Help me write my bio.
Absolutely. Jenna's known for her dynamic blend of brutalism and vibrant colors.
Stop it, Copilot, but keep going.
Jenna's designs are a dance of structure and whimsy.
Ooh, I like that.
Hey, it's me, your very dry skin. CeraVe Intensive Moisturizing Lotion.
Watching Woods with Chris Finch. Chris Finch was an assistant coach in New Orleans when J.J. Redick was a player. He said he didn't know that J.J. would become a head coach because he's too smart to become a coach.
I couldn't agree more.
LaRavia gets it to go. How about LaRavia? What a game. 21 points in 25 minutes.
Well, if you're going to have your breakout offensive game, this is a good time to do it before Luka and LeBron come back. They're going to need his offense throughout the season, and he has found it tonight.
DiVincenzo finds Randle. Randle does not get it to fall. Battles, knocked it out of bounds. Last touch by LaRavia. They want a challenge. Hayes and Smith return. Julius Randle thought he got fouled on that one as well. Shannon tries from the corner, comes up short. Connect the rebound.
I don't think Shannon shot that with belief.
No.
He just didn't look like he finished that shot at all. He wanted to get one up, but that wasn't a guy shooting a basketball expecting it to go in.
Nick Smith, nice floater, and the foul. Everybody getting into the act. It's been a good team effort so far for the Lakers.
And what I like about Smith here, you know, as a secondary ball handler here, take his time in the pick and roll. Look for your shot. Look for your shot. When you're kicking it out too early, you're not giving people an advantage here. Smith Jr. able to get in there, shoot a floater, obvious and one.
Nick Smith Jr. signed a two-way contract, played his first couple of years with Charlotte, late first-round pick back in 2023. And after a year of college at Arkansas, puts the Lakers up 13. That foul on Dillingham was his fourth. Connect knocked it loose and forces a turnover. Dillingham wants a challenge.
Yeah, you haven't quite gotten there yet, young fella. You haven't quite gotten there.
Turnover numbers now, 12 for Minnesota, Lakers 11. Remember, Lakers had 7 in the first quarter. Smith drives, draws the foul, shot no good as DiVincenzo grabbed his jersey, and that's 4 on DiVincenzo.
That's the call that we're seeing guys get this year across the league, and that's part of the reason why free throw numbers are up so high here at the start of the year. It's this play when you're going straight line dribble drive. His off arm extended a little bit, but that contact on a player's shoulder or hip, I feel like they're getting that whistle every time when they leave the ground in that 8 to 10 foot area.
That's not a foul. That's not a foul. In my opinion, I don't. If they're both trying to get to that spot, if I just go into your body and then shoot that off shot, to me, that's too much of a judgment call. That's not impeding someone's progress.
He grabbed his jersey.
Well, that's the part. That the foul was on the jersey, but the play that Legs is talking about is that contact right there that a lot of players are getting on.
Lead back up to 14. Dillingham and Smith. Pass deflected. Dillingham gets it back. Finds Shannon. Shannon loves to get inside. Knocked it out of bounds. That's what we saw Shannon last year in some of his big games, man. He is just a brute going to the rim.
He's relentless in the way he attacks. That's a perfect read. Catch it, swing, go hard at the rim. He sees Jackson Hayes back there, and it made him change his mind on what he wanted to do.
Naz Reid had to put it up. Shot clock was winding down. LaRavia grabs his 5th rebound to go with 21 points. Gobert slow to get up. Vanderbilt, LaRavia fakes, fires, puts it in. Jake LaRavia now with 24 points. Timeout Minnesota. The lead is ballooned to 17. 17 of the 24.
Your mattress giving you aches and pains? At Mattress Firm, our sleep experts can match you with a more supportive mattress, like Sealy Posturepedic, with targeted support to help relieve those nagging aches. And right now, you can save up to $700. Mattress Firm, we make sleep easy.
I'm so hungry. Auntie? Have you eaten yet?
With Robinhood, trade and invest all in one place. Take advantage of an expert managed portfolio. Trade crypto and equities. Plus, experience intuitive options trading. Your ambition just met its match.
Jake LaRavia has as many points as the Timberwolves here in the 3rd quarter. 17 of his 24. He was a first-round pick of Minnesota back in 2022, the 19th selection, but they traded him to Memphis. And first couple of years in the league, only played 70 games, and then he played 66 last year between Memphis and Sacramento. Again, J.J. Redick was raving about him in preseason about he might have such an impact. What an impact tonight. Naz Reid, tough runner, short. Hayes the rebound. And this is one of the louder buildings when the Timberwolves are playing well. It is very quiet right now. Hayes and Smith. Smith, his 3-pointer. Shot bounces around and goes in. Vanderbilt pulled his hands back. And a 20-point lead for the Lakers. 12 straight points. Dillingham throws it off the glass. That's a sensational shot.
That's an acrobatic finish right there, but it shows you how hard they're working right now to score it for the Lakers. Everybody is feeling confident. One guy takes the lid off the basket. Everybody on the floor right now feels confident.
Nick Smith feeling confident. That didn't go down. Gobert couldn't hold on. And we're going to have a loose ball foul called against Jackson Hayes.
When we talked to Coach Finch before the game, he talked about he didn't really like his defensive approach. They seemed lethargic. They were easing into the game. They looked like their team the first half of last season, not the second half of last season. So when you look at this is really a product of what he's been saying. A lack of intensity. They're getting out-rebounded by double digits right now with all of this size versus the Lakers.
McDaniels knocks that one, a much-needed bucket from Minnesota. We still have over a quarter to go. That cuts it to 15. Gannett thought about it. And a moving screen called. That's 4 fouls on Hayes.
And that happened because Dalton Gannett didn't quite do a good enough job of driving his defender below the pick so that they're having a difficult time fighting over. So he just goes before Jackson Hayes is really out there, and the defender was on top of the screen the entire time. So at that point, all you have to do, throw your body into the screen and sell it.
Bones Highland out there with Gobert, Shannon, Reid, and McDaniels. Nobody going near Bones Highland, and hits a 3-pointer. Back-to-back threes, and very quickly it's back to a dozen. 8 straight points now from Minnesota. Boy, do they need this to end this quarter, which had been disastrous for much of the period. Reeves gets inside, falls away, and banks it home. He's got 20. Highland feeling it and knocks down another. Back-to-back threes for Bones Highland.
Violation on the Lakers.
A turnover on the inbounds. The crowd back into it.
Closing quarters. Talk about it all the time. The Lakers couldn't have played any better in this quarter, really on both ends. But now they've allowed a couple of three-point shooters to get open, and then just a mental mistake right there by Vanderbilt. He just steps over the line.
Legs, how many times you do that?
Never.
Liar.
Never. I did. I did run the baseline one time when I wasn't allowed to.
Same thing.
Did that once.
Same thing, Legs. Same thing.
No, it's not. Don't compare. Don't compare what I did to that.
Okay.
Shot clock and game clock nearly identical. It was a dominant quarter for the Lakers until the final minute and a half. And the crowd back into it. 7 to shoot. Highland feeling it. Drives inside. Layup blocked, but a foul. Bones Highland does a flex as he goes to the free throw line. Hayes picks up his 5th foul. Highland, one of the few new faces. Well, relatively new. He hardly played last year when they got him. And J.J. Redick's going to challenge that one. So Highland providing a spark. Tim Connolly, the president of basketball operations from Minnesota, drafted him back when he was in Denver. We'll have the result of the challenge when we come back.
As long as probably forever, there's only been one Frosty.
What are you into?
I thought you'd never ask. I have already started my list.
Your list?
You can't go wrong with the Nintendo Switch 2.
Ooh, gamer.
Ooh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Hey, come on!
Start your gift list now at Target.
Everything is really getting more expensive.
The average grocery bill is now at its
Prices are up, but not at Metro. We've lowered prices. One line of unlimited 5G is now $40, period. And a free Samsung 5G phone, only at Metro.
After review, Highland's left hand reaches out and grabs the left arm of Hayes, which restricts his ability to defend the play. The play's been overturned to an offensive foul on Highland. The challenge is successful. LA will retain their timeout. They have the ability for a second challenge later in the game.
So each coach now with a successful challenge. They'll have one more in the 4th. You see Hayes there on the foul, clearly on the right arm, but on the other angle, you saw the push off. You'll see it here.
That's not allowed, Mike.
No, it's not. I think that's a good rule.
Yeah. What am I on challenges now?
Well, I don't know what career-wise, but you're doing pretty well so far tonight.
Reed shot won't go. Ball knocked out of bounds. Minnesota, after trailing by as many as 20, finished strong. An 11-2 run. Bones Highland comes off the bench. McDaniels hits a 3. We head to the.
All right, Auto Trader, it's go time. He's empty.
Oh, especially Anthony Edwards is animated.
He's one of my favorite players in the league. The amount of fun and the energy and the competitiveness in which he plays.
That's one of the few times both teams were upset with the call because the Lakers wanted the lob and the layup.
Reeves rattles in the three-pointer. He was 1 for 7 from downtown. Now 23 points, 14 assists. McDaniels misses the jam, but a foul on Hachimura. So Jaden McDaniels, who has 21 tonight, will shoot 2. 16-point game.
The Timberwolves have 2 players in double figures, McDaniels and Randall. Everybody else, Dillingham has 8, but there's just not a lot of balance scoring right now where you look at the Lakers, they've got 5 guys with 13 or more.
Well, I think that's what Chris Finch is going to be most upset about when he watches the film. Shoot, at no point have they taken the Lakers really out of their comfort zone. And you maybe expect that with Austin Reeves because he's that good, but nobody on this team really has looked awkward offensively. Lakers in a great flow. You would have expected more from Minnesota defensively.
Yeah, Lakers are shooting 60% for the game from the field. Hachimura. Shannon all over him. Hachimura gets the shot off, in and out. Highland pushing. Bones Hyland had a great college career at VCU, has been with Denver, the Clippers, and now Minnesota. McDaniels back up top. Hyland steps back, three-pointer, not that time. Long rebound deflected and taken by Hachimura. Alley-oop to Jackson Hayes, comes down with it, right to Hachimura. Knocked away by Hyland. Connect comes up with it. And a foul call on Bones Hyland. Hachimura looking to get an alley-oop pass, got held. Hyland will pick up his third.
Lakers have had advantage up the floor most of this half. Austin Reeves doing a great job with his head up, throwing the ball ahead, but I don't think Minnesota's been in a dead sprint with enough guys to get back and get ahead of the basketball, and has put them really kind of on their heels on some of these possessions.
Conley, Randall, and DiVincenzo back in. So a starting lineup out there for Minnesota. Reeves to Vanderbilt. Oh, good defense that time for McDaniels, forcing that turnover. 14 turnovers for the Lakers, 14 for Minnesota. DiVincenzo inside to Gobert, knocked away by Connect. Connect gets Vanderbilt a wide open look, and that one well short. Reeves staying in front of McDaniels, double team. Gobert has it, layup, no good, but a foul.
And you think just because the starters for Minnesota are back in the game that this would be the moment. Well, it is for Minnesota, but their starters are minus 14, minus 11, minus 6. They haven't had the necessary impact that you would need from your starters.
Gobert has not taken a free throw tonight for the season, just 8 of 15. For his career, only a 64% free throw shooter. Trying to get his team within a dozen. Perfect free throw there. Over 100,000 elections happening this year. Election Day Tuesday, November 4th. Visit NBA.com/elections. Check your local elections information. Get in the game and vote. Still early here in the fourth quarter. Minnesota had the early lead in the first half. Lakers had a huge third quarter, went up by 20. Lakers trying to beat the Timberwolves for the second time already this early in the season. The two teams that squared off in the first round last year in the playoffs. Minnesota winning in 5 games. Reeves, the crossover, splits the defense. LaRavia from the corner, hits another three. LaRavia now with 27 points. He's 5 of 6 from 3.
And he's the beneficiary of what Austin Reeves just did. You mentioned how confident he is. That's because that ball is on a string. Austin Reeves is manipulating the defense and creating shots for his teammates.
Randall foul. This is the 15th assist, one shy of his career high for Austin Reeves.
Watch how low he gets this ball right there on the split. And once he did that, his eyes were up on the weak side. There's just not enough numbers over there, so now it's pick. And Austin Reeves made the perfect decision, and he found the guy that's in great rhythm in LaRavia.
51 points and 41 points in the previous 2 games. He's got 23 tonight.
Well, your offense isn't always going to travel. That's what you're seeing. To me, the 2 for 8 from 3, missed his first 6. To me, that's the fatigue factor, the legs, and he's having to work so hard. But the assists, the rebounds, the other things, that's what makes a great player. Your legs aren't going to always be there, but can you get to the free throw line? Can you still impact the game? Reeves with 23 and 15.
He has such belief in himself. As DiVincenzo trying to slow him down. 14-point game, still 8.5 to play. DiVincenzo harassing. 8, dangerous pass, but Reeves able to pick it up. Shot clock at 5 and draws the foul. They're going to say before the shot attempt, Reeves is like, really?
What else was he doing?
Randall's second foul. Yeah, that's before the upward motion.
He touched him up 3 different times, so I'm not sure exactly which one of those they wanted to go with. You could have certainly said on that first one he got into his ribs.
Reeves leans in for three. Back of the rim, Conley tips it to Gobert. Julius Randle, 29 points to lead Minnesota. Conley walks into a three, well short, bounces off Ayton, and Gobert deflected it out. Well, that looked like it may have touched the Lakers.
Everyone in section 129 felt the same way, too.
Here's Hachimura. Up and under. Nice feed inside to Ayton, but Conley poked it away. Great hands from Mike Conley. That would have been an easy dunk for Ayton. McDaniels, his pass deflected. DiVincenzo kick ball. Well, the shot clock remains at 15. DiVincenzo seems a little shaken up.
And now Minnesota's just got a dilemma here because they haven't been able to generate any pressure the entire night really on the Lakers defensively. And now you've got other guys for the Lakers that are hot if you do take the ball out of Austin Reeves' hand.
Randall with connection. Laravia looking to help. McDaniels baseline slam, won't go. Gets his own rebound, back up, that misses. And Laravia grabs the board. He's got 6 of those to go with 27 points. Feed inside to Ayton, too strong. And then Laravia with a foul. It's going to be the 4th team foul of the Lakers.
Legs, you talk about FGAs. It's the exact same thing here to end this game. They've had multiple turnovers, opportunities there. That's the second turnover that they've had when they've had a chance to push that lead up from 14 to get to 20, and now you got to save space in the last 5-6 minutes.
5 fouls on Laravia, who's played 30 minutes. Randall, head down, drives, layup, can't get it. Laravia, another rebound. 5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Conley with another steal, dives on it, throws it, backcourt violation. A turnover after a terrific
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing the strength of this King Henry, but getting that King Henry.
Huzzah! Salutations! I'm here to lead the team. No, I don't want it. No! Sorcery! Behold my majestic strides!
You okay?
No, I am not.
So don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Okay.
The all-new Hyundai Palisade Hybrid.
So, what are you into?
I thought you'd never ask. I have already started my list.
Your list?
You can't go wrong with the Nintendo Switch 2.
Ooh, gamer.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Hey, come on!
Start your gift list now at Target.
Yo, check it out. You can make picks right here on Underdog. Pick your favorite players. Get them right, you win. It's that easy. You name it, Underdog's got it all. Millions of fans have already won billions making picks on Underdog. Download the app and start playing now. Oh, new customer.
When I was diagnosed with HIV, I didn't know who I would be.
But here I am, being me.
Keep being you and ask your healthcare provider about the #1 prescribed HIV treatment, Biktarvy.
Biktarvy is a complete one-pill, once-a-day treatment used for HIV in many people, whether you're 18 or 80. With one small pill, Biktarvy fights HIV to help you get to undetectable and stay there, whether you're just starting or replacing your current treatment. Research shows that taking HIV treatment as prescribed and getting to and staying undetectable prevents transmitting HIV through sex. Serious side effects could occur, including kidney problems and kidney failure. Rare, life-threatening side effects include a buildup of lactic acid and liver problems. Don't take Biktarvy if you take dofetilide or rifampin. Tell your healthcare provider about all the medicines and supplements you take. If you are pregnant or breastfeeding or have kidney or liver problems. If you have hepatitis B, don't stop taking Biktarvy without talking to your healthcare provider. Common side effects were diarrhea, nausea, and headache.
No matter where life takes you, Biktarvy can go with you. Talk to your healthcare provider today.
Welcome back to Minneapolis. The shorthanded Lakers with a 14-point lead against the T-Wolves. They are playing without LeBron James and Luka Doncic, according to our Shams Charania. LeBron could potentially return on November 15th from his sciatica injury in his back. Meanwhile, for Luka Doncic dealing with a finger and leg contusion, J.J. Redick told us he was hopeful that he'd be back next week, Mike.
Well, that is the hope.
A couple of big games next week. They have played well tonight, though, on the road without their stars. Of course, Minnesota without their star, no Anthony Edwards. Might be out a week or two with his hamstring. Hachimura, 6 to shoot. Knocks that down. Hachimura now with 15 points.
You think that's what JJ just drew up out of that? Rui dribbling 19, but Minnesota's in a zone there, trying to switch it up. JJ great out of ATOs, still able to get a bucket.
DiVincenzo fakes, drives, layup is good, and a foul. Ayton hit him. And a chance for a three-point play for Dante DiVincenzo.
And one thing that could have offset the lack of defensive energy for Minnesota, on nights when Naz Reid and Dante DiVincenzo are high-level shot makers, they have a different energy about their team. Neither one of those guys has really been a big factor tonight offensively. Dante DiVincenzo here trying to make something happen by getting to the rim, but it's been quiet for two guys they really count on to score.
Meanwhile, Reeves sitting right now. He looks exhausted out there. It's not the minutes, it's what he's doing in those minutes.
He is exhausted. He is very exhausted. That's what we were talking about, his three-point percentage. Zone again for Minnesota.
Connect to Ayton. Oh, Hachimura went through the hands, I believe, of Randall. And Rui Hachimura now with 17. We're at the midway point of the fourth. Randall falls down, but gets it to DiVincenzo. Here's McDaniels. Nice scoop layup off the glass. McDaniels, another big scoring game at 25 tonight.
And they go zone 2 possessions, and they give up a couple. And he tried to get him out of it right there, but it was too late. So they stay in the zone, finally get it stopped.
Gobert, good defense on that first shot. DiVincenzo fakes. Drives on Smith, goes inside. Shot won't go, but free throws. A chance to cut it to 11 with just under 5.5 remaining. Smith picks up his first.
Nothing will help a team stay in a game like committing fouls and turning the ball over. Like those are the two things you can't do when you're trying to hold on to a double-digit lead, 5 minutes to go on the road.
Terrence Shannon comes in from McDaniels. Reeves comes in. Nick Smith will sit. Smith 10 minutes off the bench, 7 points and an assist. That free throw good as well. Minnesota 16 of 20 from the line. Back to 11. This is the closest it's been in the fourth quarter. Again, the Lakers led by 20 late in the third. Ayton to Hachimura. 6 to shoot. Hachimura pumped away by DiVincenzo. Too much dribbling. Throws it up. Does not hit the rim. Bad possession that time for the Lakers.
Our great defensive possession there for the Timberwolves. This is what we've talked about. When Austin Reeves doesn't have the ball in his hands, their offense falls flat. Rui, an experienced NBA vet, should be able to get off a quality shot in a one-on-one situation, but great defense there by Minnesota.
Conley looking, Connect guarding him. Good ball denial from Reeves. Gobert and Conley. Back to Gobert, puts it on the floor, pass inside to Randall, deflected out of bounds. That's a tough pass in traffic. The officials looking at each other.
That's off Lakers.
And they say jump ball.
And I believe that's off the Lakers. Let's see, off this foot. Yeah.
It's off Randall.
Like I said, jump ball. Ball off of Randall. I thought it hit LaRavia.
It looked like the first time it may have grazed the inside of his calf, but clearly off Randall's knee.
And Ayton able to grab hold. And J.J. Redick wants a timeout.
Of risking it all.
These new songs, they're the only thing making sense to me.
To fight for what you believe in.
This is not going to be good for Bruce. Radio can't play this.
I just want it to feel right.
Springsteen, rated PG-13, now playing.
Bean boots aren't made to sit on a shelf. They're made to be worn.
NBA 2K26 on PlayStation 5.
PlayStation.
Wild clashes in the ACC and Big 12. Miami continues their playoff push against SMU, and Cincinnati faces Utah in a top 25 showdown. Saturday on ESPN.
Familiar faces square off in MSG. In the City of Stars, Wemby looks to shine.
Victor Wembanyama, a figment of our basketball imaginations.
But all eyes are on the Lake Show. Timberwolves Knicks, Spurs Lakers, next Wednesday.
Assist of the game brought to you by State Farm. Richard.
And we talked about the scoring of Austin Reeves, but it has been the assist tonight. Finding open shots, open opportunities. We talk about the help that Austin Reeves has had tonight, but he's been creating the help. 15 for 21 off of his passes. 15 assists is his career high. You combine that with the way he's been managing the game. The only complaint that I have for Austin Reeves is that he's got 1 rebound. Can this guy do something for his team to help him win?
The career high actually 16, so he's just 1 from tying that. He's already had his career high in scoring this week. Hachimura in and out. And the rebound goes to Gobert. 11-point game, 4.5 to play. McDaniels, Randall, Conley wide open. 3-pointer gets it to go. Big bucket for Conley, his second 3, and it's an 8-point game.
Well, that's a vet. He's taken a lot of big shots in his career, and he hasn't had a lot of opportunities tonight, but he was ready for that.
McDaniels been after Reeves all night long. Reeves gets it back, long 3-pointer. It's good! Austin Reeves from way downtown to lead back up to 11. He's got 26.
That is tough because that is by far the deepest shot he's taken tonight. It's almost as if he premeditated that, trying to throw a dagger at Minnesota.
Randall inside, Gobert on the flush. Randall with his 5th assist. T-Wolves still within striking distance with 3:35 remaining.
Still in that zone.
Connect is out a good game with 15. Reeves to Hachimura. Back to Reeves. Connect. Good look. 3-pointers up. And Randall the rebound. Randall against LaRavia. Good defense from LaRavia. Conley finds DiVincenzo. Launches a 3. Got it! DiVincenzo from downtown. 6-point game. Timeout Lakers. Still 3:04 remaining. The T-Wolves will not quit tonight. Eight in the 4th quarter for Dante DiVincenzo. And a 20-point lead has been cut to 6.
In some of these moments, you look, this is what you don't want to give up. You don't want to give up threes under any circumstance. You got a double-digit lead in this league. It can be gone in 3 or 4 plays. Lakers have not done a good job of closing that out.
You're so right. And there's no reason right there for Austin Reeves to pinch on that dive by Randall. You want to take away threes in this situation. There was a lot of traffic in there as it was. So that's not a great read, I don't think, by Austin Reeves. He thought he could get back, but instead now, here we go, 2-possession game.
Minnesota now 14 of 29 from 3. DiVincenzo's hit 3 of them.
Blake, I just want to know if any of your coaches ever had that magic number. If the magic number for the Lakers would be 6. If we can get 3 stops, 3 scores, this game is over. 4 stops and 2 scores. There's always a magic number when you get down to the final 3-4 minutes when you have a lead.
Yeah, definitely. You can always sense that as a head coach. And I think right now for the Lakers, it's probably more if we can get a couple baskets right now the next 2 possessions. I think that's what JJ's thinking. We've got to stall this run by scoring ourselves, make them take the ball out of the basket.
Crowd right back into it again. And the T-Wolves defense, which has been inconsistent so far this season, has had some good stretches here, forcing 5 fourth-quarter turnovers. McDaniels extends way out on Reeves. Reeves goes at Gobert, gets inside, double team. LaRavia off the bounce. Hachimura puts it on the floor. Lost it. Picked up by DiVincenzo. Off to the races. DiVincenzo drives, kicks it out in the corner. Randall, nope, a whistle. And a foul called on DiVincenzo. That's going to be his 5th personal. Chris Finch not happy at all.
Well, you could see it from over here. The off arm extends, but I think what Chris Finch is saying is pretty obvious right there, but it's very overt. But What Chris Finch is saying is there's a lot of off arms that are taking place over the course of a game.
DeAndre Ayton, jumper's good. Big bucket from Ayton. He's got 17 and 10 and the lead back up to 8. 16 assists, that now ties the career high for Austin Reeves. DiVincenzo thought about it. Good help there from Hachimura. Randall on the drive, goes into Reeves, double team, lost the handle and a foul. 2 free throws for Julius Randle.
Well, look, Reeves is going to take his time here. Great screen by DeAndre Ayton. He finds that little pick and pop, and this is where DeAndre Ayton, in my opinion, has shown growth. He hasn't gotten a lot of touches, hasn't gotten a lot of opportunities because other players have stepped up, but 2.5 minutes to go in the game, he's ready to knock down a big shot.
Randall hits the first. Ayton, by the way, 8 of 10 from the field. A very efficient 17 points, plus the 10 rebounds. Julius Randle, meanwhile, a 30-point game.
But only 8 in the second half. They've done a much better job on him. And I thought not getting involved in the first half of the third quarter kind of slowed his night offensively.
Coming up on 2 minutes remaining, Randall's second 31-point game of the young season. Reeves to Ayton. Ayton to LaRavia. 8 on the shot clock. McDaniels pushes Reeves out further. Here's Reeves off the bounce. The leaner's up. It's no good. Rebound Randall. Randall kicks it out. McDaniels a 3. Bang! Play. A 28-point game for McDaniels. Lakers trying to avoid blowing a 20-point second half lead. DiVincenzo all over Reeves. Shot clock at 6. Ayton sets the screen. Reeves to Ayton. Lost it. Got it back. He's got to put it up. Puts it on the floor again. Layup. Rolls off. Won't go. Fight for the rebound. LaRavia has it. And a whistle. He was out of bounds. Stepped out of bounds. Minnesota ball with 1:09 remaining.
And what Minnesota's been doing defensively is forcing the Lakers deeper into the possession to have the ball out in their half court so they're not getting quality looks. As you see LaRavia fighting. Foot came down on the line, I think, before he released that ball to save it. So I think it's a good call.
More importantly, in that transition, they gave up another 3-point shot. That's been the difference in the last 5-6 possessions.
Conley to Randall. Connect on him. Julius Randle. Little jab step. Drives inside. Kicks it back out. Conley. Conley searching. Nice feet inside. McDaniels throws it down. 1-point game. What a comeback here from Minnesota.
If someone gets it from Austin, they got to make a play when he gets off the ball.
Ayton sets the screen for Reeves. McDaniels chasing him. Reeves inside. Ayton picks it up. 3 on the 24. Reeves falling back. Won't go. Rebound Conley. Shot clock is turned off. Randall the drive. Shut off nicely by LaRavia. Randall pulls back. Gets inside. Layup. It's good. Minnesota takes the lead. With 10.2 remaining, timeout Lakers. What a comeback here in the fourth. 33 for Randall. Their first lead of the second half.
Well, you saw a greater sense of urgency out of Minnesota on both ends. And the Lakers were having a hard time catching up to the basketball on that possession. Penetration leads to McDaniels being wide open on the baseline. I love this. He sees Ayton lifted. There's no help behind LaRavia. If he could just get his shoulder by him, there's no shot blocking presence at the rim. He's able to get there and get a high percentage shot when they needed it most.
Lakers led by 15 with 6 minutes left. T-Wolves have gone on a 14-2 run since then. And now it's the Lakers an opportunity to win the game. Each team still has a timeout left. Minnesota has a foul to give here. Both teams still have their challenges.
And we talk about ending quarters. The last 3 minutes of that third quarter, the Bones Highland minutes, that cut the lead from 20 to 11. That put him in a manageable position coming into this fourth quarter. And then obviously we've watched what transpired since then.
Don't forget, coming up inside the NBA with Ernie, Kenny, Charles, and Shaq. What a finish here. Can the Lakers now come back and pull out the road win? Ayton, Connect, Reeves, LaRavia, and Hachimura out there.
What do you think, Legs?
You got to get Austin Reeves involved in a ball screen. I think if you bring Rudy Gobert out, make him involved as a defender of the screen.
Reeves has it. Again, Minnesota has a foul to give. 7 seconds, and there's the foul to give with 6.6 remaining. And they'll make them inbound once again.
And that's the action they went to right there, Rich.
But smart foul right there. Now you got 6.6. You still, if you're the Lakers, you want to get a shot up, offensive rebound. If you miss it, you want an opportunity for a foul, so then you can go again. Lakers still with, that was their final timeout. So they won't have a chance to advance.
So J.J. Redick calls the last timeout. So if they have any trouble getting it in bounds, well, we've seen Minnesota, they got some terrific ball deniers. 115, 114. When the Lakers went up by 20 in the third quarter, some people actually left. But Bones Highland, as you said, Richard, was a big part of that late surge at the end of the third quarter. And then some terrific defense here in the fourth. The best defense they've been playing all night long helped turn it around.
Well, they got inspired in the last few minutes. But, yes, we talked about Bones Highland in those minutes. But then ultimately, that's what your bench does. Your bench comes in, gives you a lift. The starters come in and pick up the slack. It has been a great job by Minnesota, but the Lakers with an opportunity.
Reeves, LaRavia, Connect, Ayton, and Hachimura. Again, Legs, what do you expect?
Well, if I'm Austin Reeves, I want one of two things. I either want to make sure Rudy Gobert is a defender of the screen, or I don't want to screen at all. With his propensity for drawing fouls, if he can get a one-on-one at the top of the key with shooter space, maybe he just puts his head down and tries to turn the corner.
Lakers inbound. No timeouts left for L.A. No fouls to give from Minnesota. Into the hands of Reeves. 5 seconds. 3 seconds. Reeves splits the defense. The floater in the paint. It's good at the buzzer. Austin Reeves does it again. Wow. The officials will look at it. Reeves' incredible week of basketball continues. 51 on Sunday, 41 on Monday. A game winner with 16 assists on Wednesday. And the crowd and the T-Wolves are stunned. Now they're going to look at a couple of things, make sure he got the shot off in time, and he certainly did. But is there any time left? That's what the review would be.
Yeah, well, this is what the action that I thought they'd go to. You want Gobert to be the guy jumping out? Look at this handle. Splits. Gets there in time.
And the refs say that's it. It's over. Reeves' magic continues this week for L.A.
That's the one place you didn't want Rudy Gobert in. Sliding his feet at the top of the key. Great split there by Austin Reeves. And then, again, Dante DiVincenzo, he's up. They don't have time for a pass. So just a great floater there to finish off a perfect game by Austin Reeves.
28 points, career high tying, 16 assists. And the win at the buzzer. And now talking with George Sedano.
Thanks, Mike. Austin, take me through that last shot.
DA come and set a good screen. I got the split on Rudy, and DiVincenzo was setting up for a charge, so I couldn't get all the way to the rim and put up a floater and it went in. I didn't make many of them tonight, but we'll take that one.
Yeah, you certainly made the one that counted, that's for sure. This team, an incredible effort tonight. You guys could only dress 9 guys. What?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
What does it say? It's all good. What does it say about this group pulling out a victory like this on the road shorthanded?
I just think that is a testament to what the coaching staff has come in and preached to us. Obviously our 2 best players and LeBron and Luka, and then we have so many other supporting cast out, Gabe, Marcus, you can go down the list. And for us to come in here to, a team that's been to the Western Conference Finals in back-to-back years, obviously without Ant, but still, it's a really good win.
I know you don't love talking about yourself, but right now you're averaging 35 and 10, 35 points, 10 assists. Only Magic Johnson and Jerry West have done that with this organization. What does it say about what you're doing right now?
I'm still not going to talk about myself. It's fun. I mean, I love to play the game of basketball, but obviously I wouldn't be able to do any of it without, our coaching staff believing in me, the players believing in me, and, just having so much joy playing basketball. It's fun. I mean, we could talk about how big Jake was tonight. I think he was 10 for 11 from the field, had 27. Just, guys stepping up after, after people going down, it's big.
I'm sure you get some texts from Luka after this one, and LeBron.
He'll probably tell me I suck because I missed like 14 shots. Well, get back, my brother, and LeBron. Everybody get back.
Austin, thank you. Congratulations.
Appreciate you. Where the fuck you?
All right, George.
Mike.
Undrafted, his first NBA contract, a two-way deal. And this week, another command performance from Austin Reeves. A game winner on the road. His team severely shorthanded after a 51-point and a 41-point game earlier this week. The magic of Austin Reeves continues. Such confidence.
It's been impressive to watch. Like we said early on, he has gotten better every single season. He's added something to his game, and what an opportunity. 2 stars out, and he's off to the best start of his career.
And the Lakers improved to 3-2. They beat the Minnesota Timberwolves for the second time this season. Well, we have another NBA doubleheader next Wednesday. These Timberwolves will be in New York, take on the Knicks, 7:30 Eastern, and the Lakers will be at home against Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs. The Countdown crew tips off our coverage at 7 Eastern. What a wild game. Minnesota Timberwolves with a spectacular comeback, down 20 in the second half, took the lead in the final seconds. But Austin Reeves' magic appears once again. Lakers win it 116-115. For our producer Phil Dean, director Mike Schwab, our outstanding ESPN crew. Of course, for Legs and Richard and George, Mike Green saying coming up next, Inside the NBA with Ernie, Kenny, Charles, and Shaq. We say goodnight from Minneapolis.
No fouls to give from Minnesota. Into the hands of Reeves. 5 seconds. 3 seconds. Reeves splits the defense. The floater in the paint. It's good! At the buzzer! Austin Reeves does it again! Wow!
What a run that kid is on, huh? 51-point game, a 41-point game, and a game winner at the horn tonight.
Заката лежат на поле, держи ты моты, розовая пята. Трава не кошеная, межи ветерка, ни крика птицы. Над рощей красный тиск луны, и замирает песня жницы среди течей. Тепло заботы и печали, умчись без цели на коне. В туманы, в луговые дали, навстречу ночи и луне. Заката лежат на поле, сжаты жи. Дремоты розовой объята. Трава не кошеной межи. Ни ветерка, ни крика птицы. Над рощей красный диск луны, и замирает песня жницы среди вечерней тишины.